St. Patrick, Apostle of Ireland, first appeared in the March 18, 1947 edition of the Treasure Chest. Born in the year 389, the son of a Roman magistrate, Patrick's real name was Suceth. His birthplace was probably Scotland.
There goes Calpurnius' son. He is a spirited lad. His mother is kin to Martin of Tours.
I want you to stay near the house. Barbarians are again raiding our shores. Yes, father. But the next day, Patrick wandered near the water.
"'Tis a strong boy. Wait until he is farther from the house. His father may hear us."
And he was carried off into a boat. "Let me go. My father is a Roman officer."
"You'll never see him or any other Roman officer again."
Landed somewhere on the Irish coast, Patrick was sold into slavery.
"He'll make a good shepherd. He is strong, and that's what counts."
Patrick tended the flocks and served as a slave in the household of King Milchu.
"You'll clean this place by day and tend the sheep by night."
In those days, Druidism was the religion of Ireland. Milchu was a Druid priest.
Our master can make darkness cover the land, and he can cast strange spells over men.
What evil power! Is there no good in this land? Lonesome for his home and family, the boy prayed often. O Lord, there is no peace here, yet this land could know peace and happiness. In time, however, Patrick made friends with the children of Milchu.
You must be hungry. We've brought you some food.
Will you tell us more about your homeland?
Patrick would tell them of his home and his church, and they became staunch friends.
You must have been happy there.
No one is happy here.
For 6 years, Patrick plotted his escape, and then one morning, "It's a heavy fog. It covers the hill." He drove the sheep out of sight of the house. "Now for the coast and home! Oh God, be with me." The next day, miles away, he was tired and hungry.
"You look weary, boy. Come home with me."
The stranger proved to be a friend.
"We'll ask no questions, boy. You are welcome to stay, but you may go when you wish."
"Thank you, sir. I must go now." Patrick crossed Ireland and reached a seaport. There he boarded a ship for Britain. "Someday, when I have something to offer Ireland, I will return." Home again, he decided to enter the monastery of his uncle Martin of Tours. "You wish to become a priest?" "Yes, Your Excellency. I hope someday to be a missionary." About 1 year later, Martin died, and Patrick continued his studies under St. Germanus.
"You are a good student, and someday you will be a scholar. Perhaps you should study in Rome."
He then told St. Germanus about Ireland. "Every night during my prayers, I see the faces of those Irish children. I hear their voices calling out for the truth. I must return to them."
"I will recommend your request to Rome. I have word from the Pope. Bishop Palladius is being sent to Ireland on a mission. You are to accompany him."
But just before setting sail, Palladius died. Patrick was consecrated a bishop and given charge of the mission. He set sail in the year 432. The following year, he attempted to land at Wicklow Head.
"Kill him if they land. We'll have none of their kind here."
Sailing north, Patrick landed at the mouth of the Boyne. People were amazed to hear Patrick speaking Gaelic.
"Oh, he's speaking our tongue."
The first day he converted scores, but Patrick was thinking of Milchu. "I'm going north. Soon I shall return here, for the faith shall cover all this green land." The next day, Dilchu, a nearby king, threatened Patrick.
"Move another step through my land and you will die."
Patrick stepped forward.
"My arm will not move. Have mercy on me, stranger."
"The Lord who protects me will have mercy on you." The news of Patrick's miracle went before him to the throne of Milchu.
"Your former slave boy is coming back with greater powers than any druid, and Dilchu is now his follower."
Crazed with fear that Patrick would rob him, Milchu burned all his possessions.
"You will never steal my treasures."
As Patrick drew near, Milchu threw himself into the flames. "I did not want his money. I was a slave, and I brought my ransom to him."
He went mad with fear.
But Milchu's children remembered Patrick and were converted.
They say the girl is going to found a convent here.
Patrick went to Tara, the meeting place of the Druids. It was nearing Easter.
You may not light any fires until Sunday. That is a Druid law.
The law of the church calls for a paschal fire on Holy Saturday, and thus it will be. Setting up an altar on the hill opposite of Tara, Patrick lighted the paschal fire.
He has broken the law. The Druids will strike him dead.
All night long, the Druids tried with their witchery to kill Patrick. At dawn, Patrick celebrated Easter Mass.
Look, the fire still burns, and the stranger still lives. The power of the Druids failed.
The spell of the Druids broken, the king of all Ireland called Patrick before him.
What do you want, stranger?
Only to be free to teach the gospel of Christ. The king listened to Patrick.
How can there be three persons in one?
Perhaps the shamrock will teach you. Impressed, the king gave Patrick the freedom of Ireland. Within 30 years, all the land was converted. It is a glorious chapter in the mission history of the church.
What more could our Lord do for us?
One thing more. Grant my request. I have prayed that these people will never lose their faith. Ireland is a monument to the zeal of St. Patrick, and it has remained Catholic to this day. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back again within a week with another one. But in the meantime, please check out my Facebook page and my Twitter page. Every day I post additional content that you won't find on this YouTube channel. And also, please pray for the church.